Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody guys. Today again we'll take a look at the gold market. The gold market right now stands at a very interesting moment because it's really the conjunction of some culmination of some setup, some interesting patterns, and all this stuff stands in the current level. So from the technical point of view, from the even indicational point of view, the situation on the gold markets right now is very interesting. So yesterday we have talked that market has reached very strong support area. So 1250, 1266 is some kind of the wide support on the daily chart. It's very important support area, strong support. Also, as you can see, market right now stands at the strong, deep oversold and has completed some targets. First target was the butterfly, but we said that it's better not to rely on this pattern because it was really miserable plunge down, and that's why in such sort of situations butterfly works very rare. At the same time we said that until market will not hit the 1618 target of our initial A, B, C top pattern, we should not take any long positions, and that really has happened. So take a look that in yesterday's session market indeed has touched and completed this 1618 target. That's why currently as market has hit important support, we could think and search for reversal patterns on the intraday charts that could trigger upward retracement. Whether you will trade it or not, this is the second question, because it's not forbidden. It depends on your trading style, on your time frame when you are trading. So if you trade on the intraday charts, if you trade the news event, why not? Because tomorrow we will get the non-farm payrolls release. By the way, the Reuters poll suggests that should be 175,000. So keep this number in mind. So if you're trading the news report, you could use this as an average expectation. So 175,000. If market will create greater numbers, so it's probably downward drop could even continue despite on that oversold situation. So as I said, market is really nervous on the gold market because investors is nervous because it's just a psychological issue. So gold market has shown very good performance. A lot of traders keep or were keeping long positions until this drop has happened, and they would like to keep this profit. They would like to get bonuses. That's why as stronger gold drops, as more intentions among the investors to fix the profit and to close their long positions. That's why first drop already has happened. Market has reached the thirst area. Since market has reached the 3/8 support of this action the whole year, it means that the first part of the profit taking already has happened. Now investors will be watching for more. And the fact that market has dropped lower and still stands lies upon this support area suggests that's not the game is not over yet. So if this would be some kind of action, this drop and return it back up, this is one story. But when the market drops and stands here, this is quite another tune, and it suggests that probable downward continuation should happen. In a medium-term perspective, our suggestion is that we should get market around 1160, 1180 area. That's our major strategical point for taking the long position on the gold market. Let's see what will happen. So here the major important moment is that market has completed this 1618 target of this A, B, C top T pattern. In general, this drop doesn't really encourage us for taking the long position for a considerable period of time, only if we will think about the scalp long position on the intraday charts, because when the market drops to the 1618 target with this such sort of acceleration, it never encouraged to take the long position, so it's really risky. But on the intraday charts it's possible, also because we have the Jordan-Napoli bullish stretch pattern, and at least some minor retracement could happen. Besides, guys, don't forget that tomorrow will be a non-farm payrolls release, and they could become the driving factor for some upward bounce if numbers will be slightly worse or not enough better than market expects. So we'll mismatch the expectation a bit. Volatility could grow. Maybe some short-term traders will start to take profit on this drop by closing the positions, short positions. That could also trigger the upward bounce. We will see. But the background for a possible retracement already exists. This is the strong support area, completion of the important targets. So logically and technically, retracement could come. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, as you can see, we're speaking mostly about the double repo buy pattern, and half of this pattern already stands in place. So take a look that we have thrust down, if even we will take into consideration on the last part of this thrust. Okay, so thrust down, close above the 3x3, close below, and creating the new lows. This is very good sign. As soon as we will get the close above again, this will be confirmation bar for the double repo buy. The target, as I said, will be somewhere around 1295 area. Circumference resistance, natural resistance stands around 13 even. So this probably will be the destination point of the possible retracement up that we will be watching for. Speaking about even shorter perspective, so we take a look at the hourly chart. You will see this is following wedges forming, and see here some kind of the let's call it 3 drive pattern could be formed. So take a look that this will be first drive, second stands at the 127 of the first, and third will be standing across on 127, 1618. So it means that by following this logic, market could form here another minor leg down approximate to the 1260 area, and that should become the reversal point based on this pattern. Also take a look that here market could take the shape of the butterfly. The last drive could take the shape some kind of the butterfly or something of that sort. This is a very common thing for 3 drives. Sometimes the 3 drives take the shape of the side-by-side butterflies, 2 butterflies. So something of that sort could be formed. But this is not really very important how precisely market will turn up, from which level. For us, most important in the pairing of the double repo buy. If we will get here a double repo buy, this will be enough for possible taking the scalp long position. If you, of course, if you are ready to trade the gold market during the non-farm payrolls release, and if you are ready to go against this plunge down. This is in general not our primary object to trade gold on the long side. I'm just sharing with you with the setups, the patterns that we have from the daily perspective. For us, the most important moment is the possible taking the short after retracement will take place with the downward continuation. That's the major idea. This setup is mostly short term, but it still exists, and we just discuss it here in our daily video. That being said, we think that the drop on the gold market could continue in the nearest perspective and medium term perspective, but before that probably some retracement will happen. We suggest that this retracement will be to the 1295, 13 even area, and it could be triggered by the double repo pattern. If you would like to anticipate double repo, if you are ready to take this risk, you could watch for this 3 drive pattern, for example, and try to take the position based on the 3 drive around 1260. As soon as this butterfly will be completed, to the upside reversal. This is also possible, but as you understand, this is in general very risky issue, as anticipating of the double repo and trading this long, as even taking position on the based on the double repo, because you are be take the position in advance of the non-farm payrolls release, and as you understand, this everything could happen here. But taking in consideration recent ADP report, it really not bad chances that non-farm payrolls will be a bit worse than expected, and retracement indeed could be triggered here. But they probably will be slightly worse than expected, not really significant. So, but major, as I said, object on the daily chart is the waiting for retracement up, and then taking the short position in downward continuation. That's the major strategy here. So as you can see, situation on the gold market is indeed very interesting. So let's see how it will turn.